So this is a demo of some of the things we can do in your dentist bot. So to get us into the bot, I'm just going to type dentist demo on our social launch media page. You'll see that come up. Get on the right page, sorry. So the first thing we're going to do to see your demo is we're going to type dentist demo, what I've done here. And then this is a sample of what can come up. We call this right here a gallery, where it shows some of the options. It's not all the options, but it's just like a starter option when somebody first goes to your business messenger. So we've got, whatever pictures you have on your website, or if you have new ones you want us to use, or we can come up with some. But we start out with an introductory message for new patients. We click here, make an appointment, and then we've got a game here that I'll show you in a minute. And then how to best care for your teeth. You can use a quiz that's interactive. We love the fact that these bots are interactive and they engage the mind of our customers or our potential customers with games and with information that they need, the how-tos to take care of their teeth after you perform the services for them, either whitening or surgery or orthodontia, just all those things that they have questions on, frequently asked questions about. We can put all that in this that they can go back to. They can also learn about your staff, and we can have pictures of your staff here. Obviously, we can feature each one here under staff. Of course, the dentist, if they want to know about where you went to school and where you've practiced and how long you've been in, whatever information you want to give them, we can put there. And then links to your social media can be here. This is this next one can just be like if you have a blog or a voice blog, podcast, any of those links could be here if you decided you wanted to use those in the future or you're already using them. So starting with, we'd love to see you smile. We come to the new patient option, and there we can have them click here for their initial visit, what kind of information they need for their initial visit, how they can make an appointment here. It can be linked to your calendar. It can also get reminders to when their next visit is. So in other words, if they have an appointment on June 15th, on June 14th, they can get a message that says, hey, remember you have an appointment tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So they can get that reminder anytime that you decide you want to remind them. So instead of having to call from your office, they're getting these messages on their Facebook Messenger. Cool, right? This is also confirming their email address. You can also send a reminder through email. If you want to do that, we can set that up, that it happens automatically. We can also get in touch with them through a text. So whichever way or all the ways you want to connect with them and send the reminders, you have those options. So from there, we're going to go back to the initial gallery. So going back to the initial gallery, so we'll go back to the initial gallery. So we went through the new patient. They don't have to be a new patient to make an appointment. Anybody can come in here and make an appointment, and anybody can come in here and play the waiting game. So they're sitting in your waiting room, and they're waiting for their appointment, and they're bored, so they're going to be on their phones anyway, right? So why not have them play a fun game? And the nice thing about the games is that you can link it to whatever you want to. If you want to give them a reward for doing a drawing once a week for a free cleaning, for some kind of promotion that you have going on, a discount on Invisalign, like whatever you want to tie that to. And maybe you're offering those things anyway, but it can just be a fun way for them to engage in your messenger bot. Just keep in mind that anytime they're in here, it is increasing the amount of views that your business page is getting on Facebook, because Facebook looks at that page and sees your patients or your potential customers engaging on your messenger, and they say, people are interested in what this dental office has to say. So they are going to send them more of your posts onto their timeline. So that's one of the beauties of what working with a bot can do for you and your business. It's just multi benefits that it does for you, besides offering great service to your customers, besides taking the place of a lot of office efficiencies that you're paying staff for right now, that can free them up to do other things for you. So when we're looking at the waiting game, all kinds of things we can do, but we like this one. It's kind of based on that game that I think was invented by a dentist, because you guys are the ones that have this view all the time, right? But the What You Say game, which would just be a video of the dentist or someone in your office making phrases with the apparatus in their mouth, and I don't know if that's the right word, technical word, but the game would be that the person would guess what you're saying, and correct guesses, or maybe even just taking a stab playing the game, could enter them into a drawing for your free whatever, or discount on Invisalign, however you want to play that game. But you could even, offer the 5 videos in your bot for somebody who's been tagged as playing the game. It would go out to them after they left your office. The next morning they would get another one, and so they would guess that, and the next morning they'd guess another one, so they would do that 5 days in a row, and then be put in a drawing, or we can structure it a lot of different ways, but that's just an idea of how we can do that. Going back to the gallery, how to best care for your teeth. We can put that in a quiz form, things that a dentist knows, the professionals know, but the common person doesn't. So also it could be follow-up care from an oral surgery, it could be follow-up care from orthodontia work. However, whatever information you want your clients to have about your services and aftercare. And this could be a gallery or a offering of information about your other services. Maybe they don't know you do oral surgery. Maybe they don't know you have Invisalign. What your teeth whitening services are, and the costs involved. Also, can we put in here the aftercare? You've had your teeth whitening. What foods do you want to avoid? What tips do you have for maintaining the results? People are going to drink the red wine. They're going to drink the coffee. But do you know of anything they can do to keep it from having the, diminishing the benefits they've gotten from the whitening that they've purchased from you? And then the About Us, we've already talked about that. So those are just some of the things that we can build into your dental bot. And we'd love to sit down and talk to you about things that are important to you, things that keep coming up in your office, that your staff spends a lot of time on, that can be handled in the bot. So a lot of times the dentist will have a question of what happens if somebody just comes in here and asks a question and it's not one that's already programmed into the bot. We make it clear that and you don't see this here, but we would do when we create it, we would first of all give them the option to opt in or out, and remind them that they have that option at any time to opt in or out. And we would also let them know that this is your office assistant, and that if they want to speak to a real person, then that the bot is going to go get a staff member, and their questions will be answered right away. or within the next 30 minutes, or whatever you're comfortable saying in terms of how quickly your staff can get back and answer a question. Okay, we're super excited about working with you. Let us know what you think. We'd love to hear your ideas of things that we can put in here to make it more personal to your office, and can't wait to talk to you about it.